Hello, in me, WildRozen. What just appeared, and tonight I found something even scarier than going shopping. Men in the attic. Men aren't supposed to be in the attic. We can't go up there. It's scientifically proven. We cannot get that high. It's just not allowed. But when I was a kid, I often had the same nightmare. It was about this man just standing in my room looking at me. I was convinced that he came from the attic. I shared a bedroom with my brother at the time, and when I had this dream, I often spoke out loud during my sleep. According to my brother, I said things like, "Somebody is here. There is a man here. He is here." It freaked my brother out in the middle of the night a couple times. I am an adult now, and that horrible nightmare is just a distant memory now. And that's because men cannot reach the attic. Scientifically prove it. Fine, phone. Okay. Hello? I am here to find pawn. Actually, is it... Maybe it's... in the bed? No, I don't see it. I thought for a second that maybe I just hadn't searched thoroughly enough. I don't need to... Okay. I'm coming, phone! What kind of horrifying human being leaves their phone in the living room when they go to bed? How do you use an alarm? Check phone. Hey, brother. I just wanted to let you know that we arrived home safely. Thank you for the invitation. We had a great time and it was nice to catch up. I also feel like I have to apologize for Lily's behavior, but you know how kids are. And their imagination. She was probably tired as well. See you later. Take care. Okie dokie. Bye, buddy. It's getting late, but I should clean up first. Okay. Clean up dining table. Clean table. Today my brother came to visit, and he brought along his family. His wife and their 7-year-old daughter. Her name is Lily, and technically she is my niece. It's been a while since I last seen them, so we spent about half an hour catching up with each other, just talking. After a while, I noticed that Lily was really uninterested. I don't blame her after all. Adults talking about everyday stuff is probably the most boring thing for a child. I am a pretty good uncle, so I offered to let her watch TV in the upstairs room. Showed her all the cartoon channels, and left her there to watch some TV, away from the boring adults. She was grateful. Good. Great. Awesome. Such a good uncle, but that's one step closer to the basement. And she probably got killed by a murderer. The night went on. It seemed like everyone had a good time. Dinner was ready, so I was about to go upstairs and get Lily to eat with us. And that's when all of a sudden, Lily ran downstairs screaming. She looked absolutely terrified. It took her a couple of minutes before she could speak. But then she finally said this. There was a man upstairs, staring at me from the doorway. Confused, perhaps a bit frightened, we all went upstairs, searching everything. Checked the attic as well. Men can't go up there, though, only to find nothing. Eventually, my brother dismissed Lily's story, claiming she was probably just getting tired, and soon after, they left for the night. I'm once again completely alone in the house, and Lily's story sounds way too familiar. Uh-oh. Men can't go in there! Okay, now what am I doing? Oh, time to get some sleep. Heard. Can I take my phone with me? I feel like I should take my phone with me in case there's a murderer. Check phone. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. If there's a murder in the attic, they just, you know. It'd have to be a female murderer, though. Men can't go up there. I don't know how, I'm just going to have to keep reminding you. They just can't. They physically cannot. It is not possible. They have never done it before and never will. According to Lily's story, this is where the man was standing, looking straight at her from this doorway, before returning to the attic, just like in my dreams. And that's why it was a dream. It's not possible. They don't do that. The noises coming from the attic. Probably just a big mouse. Probably a really, really big and aggressive mouse that may have even been crossbred with a squirrel. I don't know. Squirrel have some claws on them. They could make that scratchy sound. They could do it. Oh no. That's how men can get into this attic. There's a staircase. You don't normally have those to attics. Oh god. Oh no, I've made a horrible mistake. If only I had just used one of the pull string ladder things that everybody else uses. Then I would know that there would be no men in the attic. Actually, open that again, please. This is stupid. There's nothing up here except for a rabbit, squirrel, mouse, rat, ding, a chimera of various small critters. But no men. No men, even though I made the horrible mistake of having a staircase to my attic. I can't even imagine what a man in the attic would be like. It shouldn't be done. It should not be done. Oh no. Sometimes a strange noise keeps you awake. A strange noise at night keeps you awake. Then you anxiously search for the cause, but you won't find anything, and you question it once more. Is there a man's up there? Is the man's in the attic real? I don't know anymore. I didn't think so, but then you put a staircase there. Why did you do that? Why would anybody do that? I think it's forbidden. I think it's taboo since ancient times. How could you? How could you do this thing? Oh, hi. Fear is subjective, but it is not uncommon to be afraid of the man in the attic, or the man in the basement, perhaps the man under your bed. Basically, just be afraid of men. They're awful, awful creatures. I hate men. That's why I respect women's, because hate men. Thank you for playing my specific fear, the man in the attic. That was good. Just want to make sure there's no cheap jump scare at the end. I think I'm safe. I think we're good. I think there's nothing happening. There are no men in attics. They can't go up there. Unless there's a staircase. Just don't have a staircase and there'll be no men's in your attic. Okay, I think that's it. I think it's just going to hang on this screen. So friends, that was the man in the attic. A spooky little horror thing that didn't rely on a jump scare, just some atmosphere, and I was spooked. I was afraid of the jump scare. I thought there was going to be a man's in the attic, but you can't do that. You can't have mans in attics. You can't. But I'm proud of you. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Have a good night. Bye.